Welcome! New game, new chances. We enter into a Sicilian here. I like it. Okay, after this move, I'd like to play the move d6. The bishop is already developed, which means we are free to develop this knight here as well. a4, that's a bit fast. Well, let's develop this knight anyway. And then later we will develop also this knight. Okay, so my opponent already plays the same piece twice in the opening. Not to be advised, now we'll just simply put a bishop in between. Now, yeah, and you also develop your queen quite fast. Please don't do that at home. No, well, let's just go here. Takes. Yeah, then takes with the knight in the end, hopefully. So let's see. Yeah, now the bishop goes back again. And now I just have this move. Winning the bishop, so attacking the queen and the bishop. Winning this pawn actually, because now after this move you have to take back, and then this knight will take this pawn. Yes. It's good. And after this move, we have a nice bishop move here, protecting our knight and also setting up x-ray towards the queen. And yeah, this field is not being attacked twice, right? If I don't do that and just go back, then this pawn hangs. So bishop to c6 here. And I think we already threatened to take definitely already this pawn. He goes aside. Okay, I think I would just castle here. I can also play the move h5. Yeah, let's castle here. Probably that's what he wanted, right? Because he has his queen here. Probably he wanted me to castle. So good for him. So I think this is a move at some point, but I think also this is a plan. But perhaps a bit slow. But it's definitely a plan. Especially because you can also push the pawn. But then the pawn becomes a bit weak. You can also see if I can open up the center here. But then I help him to get rid of his double pawn. Let's go for queen trade, because then I can bring my bishop. After queen trade, I can bring my bishop here to attack this pawn. This pawn is under attack as well. So, and then perhaps we can work on this plan. On this little plan I have. I'm very happy with my position. I have the bishop pair. Yeah, and now I thought I could go here. Yeah, he wants to trade off my bishop. Yeah, that was obvious. That was already his plan for a while. Do I care about it so much? No. Or let's just take the pawn, but my bishop protects the knight, of course. Let's think I'll just go here. I'm breaking open the position. Maybe that's better. Maybe that's better. But if I go here with my queen, attacking this pawn, you have to go like here or here. Anyway, let's just do it. Yeah, that's what I thought. But here I just take Here I just take back. You're not really threatening too much. My man. I think if I go here, I think that's pretty strong. Yeah, that's pretty strong. If takes, I'll just take back. I'm threatening to take this pawn, right? So you have to defend it. You have to defend it like this, probably. Then there's not really... Yeah, okay. Do we have a move in between? No, because then he goes here. Then we have a check here. Here. It takes... Yeah, probably it works. Probably it works. Probably it works. Yeah, but it's a bit unnecessary. So I think takes, and then takes, check, and then the king cannot come forward also. Yeah, that's a nice thing, right? So then the knight has to come in between and it's check. Ah, wait, that is almost, it's like a checkmate. That is like a checkmate. So I actually can take there. Check. Yeah, let's just do it. And after this, I have a check here, and then can gobble up the bishop. It does become a bit more active then. That is definitely the downside. So probably I shouldn't have done it. Okay, that is a cute move. But I will just take it with the king. I think, or will I give... Check doesn't do much here. Yeah, and now I attack your knight and your rook. So I will just take your knight. Yes, you can take, but then my rook enters the game. This move, so I think check, king here, check, doesn't do a whole lot, Can I even go here? Forcing another trade, with a rook here, check, can I go back? Yeah, let's just do that. Let's just do that. Check. King here. Yeah, then check, then a rook in between. So let's just take this pawn. And now we threaten to give a check here and win this rook. Probably better would have been to give a check first. Rook in between. Check, king here. Yeah. And then take here. No, I think this is also pretty good. It's also pretty good. Yeah. Let's get the bishop here. So then we take. Watch out that the queen is protecting the c4 square. We shouldn't forget about that. We shouldn't forget about it. It would be painful. And he cannot really move his rook here, right? Because then we simply take it. Queen there. Okay, let's take this pawn with a check. Let's attack the queen here. Queen needs to protect the rook. Probably go here or here. If it goes here, then we will keep chasing the queen, and then it needs to go back sooner or later. Yeah, and here, just take. And let's get these pawns rolling. Let's get these pawns rolling. Brother, let's get these pawns rolling. check. Okay. F5, and then we get this pawn forward. Then this pawn goes forward. This check, I don't really care about this check too much. Let's just go. I could go back, I can also just go here. Let's just go back, doesn't really matter. If you go here, then we either go here or we give a fork. We can go here, check, let's do that. If you go back, then I have a nice fork. If you come forward, then I think my bishop will come in, and then I will probably give you a checkmate. You'll have this move at some point. Okay, whatever. Check. Move up the rook. Now this is the only move. This is a checkmate. Okay, thank you, Geiler Stratege. Then the analysis of the game. Let's see. Geiler Stratege. Geiler Stratege sounds a bit German. So this was all fine. This is actually a good move, but giving up the advantage to me. Okay, queen here, not the best move, just develop. And there's nothing really going on here, right? The bishop is already away. C3 a bit slow. I think the computer would have liked you to perhaps just develop knight to e2 and then maybe castle later, or d3. Yeah, so pawn in the center, develop your pieces and castle. It is actually that simple. Perhaps it sounds a bit cocky, but you know, if you just stick to these 3 rules, I think you can increase your rating quite a bit. Bishop to g7, bishop back to c4. So yeah, the bishop already moved from here to here and back. That's 3 moves. And in these 3 moves, you also could have like brought your bishop in, perhaps your knight, I don't know, this knight, if your queen wasn't on f3. So your queen is basically blocking the place where your knight should be, huh? Okay, takes, that's a free pawn. Bishop to c6 was a good move. Here would have liked the move e5. Yeah, but e5 I thought then I'm blocking basically the route of my bishop, but probably following up with f5 at some point. Yeah, okay. So basically let's say if you develop, then f5 would already be a good move. Okay, I like that. It's quite attacking. But castles is good enough. Yeah, I shouldn't have gone for a queen trade. Still, he likes to have e5, f5. I didn't see that plan at all. So here my queen joins the party. I get a free pawn. Could have taken here, but I like to go for the attack. This was a good move in between, yeah. So I thought, if takes, then check. King cannot go here, right? So you either have to move your knight in between or this knight. So this one, I will take it. And if here, and I thought here there was quite a thing you need to be aware of. So here the check would be a good move, but I think if you take here you lose, right? No? Because I thought, what about this? Ah, of course. Okay, that's stupid for me. Yo, bishop hangs because my rook is still there. Anyway, that's not how it went. Instead, played the move c4, trying to trick me, right? Because the bishop is still protecting the rook. So if I would take here, then you take with the bishop. That's what my opponent definitely saw. So I took the bishop first, and now the knight hangs. I trade off stuff. If you go here, this is a check, right? And yeah, you cannot move your rook here, because then I will simply take it. Takes, and then your knight falls as well, or your rook. You can choose. So instead, no, let's go back. He took. Now this pawn falls. This pawn falls like happened in the game. You need to protect the rook. So now just trade. And yeah, watch out, right? So I'm threatening to give a fork here. That's what he dodged. Check. Bishop here. Yeah, and here the only move would have been g4, I think. King g4. Ah, king g4. Interesting. Ah, yeah. Because if I would give a check here, then you can take this pawn. Interesting. So first, probably rook here or e3 would be a good move. Okay. Didn't happen. But after g5, I would take en passant, right? Takes. And then if you take here, then this is a check. And this pawn starts rolling. This rook comes in. And this will be a checkmate quite fast. Thank you, Gala Stratege, for the game. Please make sure to leave your chess ID in the comments, or your chess nickname, whatever you will call it. Then I will contact you and we'll play a game, and you will be featured here. Please like and subscribe to help the channel grow. Thank you so much. See you tomorrow.